everyone, it's Dawn with the Twice Sheared Sheep and welcome to Technique Thursdays! Last week we talked about increases, so adding stitches to the needle. This week we're going to talk about decreases, or taking stitches away. Specifically, we're going to talk about paired decreases. So you've got left-leaning and right-leaning decreases, so you can make those beautiful matched diagonal lines in your knitting. We've got 3 decreases this week. We've got knit 2 together, knit 2 together through the back loop, and PSSO, or pass slip stitch over. Let's get started. In order to get nice paired decreases in your knitting, you need to be able to make decreases that both slant to the right and slant to the left in order to get those nice, beautiful diagonal lines in your knitting. In order to make a left slanting decrease, the first method is called a slip 1, knit 1, pass slip stitch over. It's a really cumbersome acronym, but it's not that difficult to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip 1 stitch as if to purl. This keeps it in the same orientation. Then we're going to knit 1 stitch, and then we're going to slip the slipped stitch over the top of it. That's called pass slip stitch over, PSSO. And it's just like if you were binding it off. And as you can see, this right hand stitch is now overlapping the left hand stitch and makes a nice left leaning decrease. The second left slanting decrease that you can make is called a knit 2 together through the back loop. In order to knit through the back loop without twisting your stitches, you're going to have to reorient your stitches on your needle. Every stitch has a leading leg and a trailing leg. So on this one you can see that the leading leg is the right side of the stitch and it's in the front of the needle. In order to knit through the back of the stitch and not twist it, you want that leading leg, that right leg of the stitch, in the back of the needle. So we're going to take our stitches on our needle and we're going to put them as if to knit and just slide them over to the right needle. And that will reorient them. Now we can slide them back as if to purl. And now both of them, the leading leg is behind the needle. And then you're just going to put your needle through both stitches at once and pull your yarn through to knit 2 together through the back loop. To make a right slanting decrease, which is probably the decrease that most knitters are used to, all you're going to do is knit 2 stitches together. So if you want this stitch to overlap this one and to decrease here, you're just going to put your needle through both of them as if you're going to knit and knit the 2 of them together. And that will make a nice, smooth, right-leaning decrease. Hello again, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new this week. Next week, we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to start on a project, and I've got 3 techniques to teach you to be able to make this project. We are going to make a lovely little cell phone purse because I've got this massive cell phone that doesn't always fit in my pocket, and let's face it, ladies, not all women's clothes have pockets, and they really, really should. So we have 3 different techniques that we're going to learn for this. We need to learn how to do I-cord and I-cord bind off and magic loop knitting to get this tiny little circumference. And I've got a fantastic magic cast on for the bottom of this bag to make it completely seamless. So there is no Kitchener stitching down here. It is perfect and lovely. So join us next week and we will learn how to make this together. Bye-bye!